Hi, so someone asked me today, they asked me, I live in Israel, so they asked me, do I have family here? So I said, yes, I have some cousins, but I think the real question they wanted to know was like, they asked, do I have like meals to go to and like places to go, like for a Friday night meal or, you know, for the holiday meal? And I said yes, and I had this discussion with other people, and I realized that I have something called social phobia, and it's like I can go and mingle with people, like I have this thing where when I go to like a friend once invited me to like a women's outing at a restaurant where you could just meet random women and talk and become friends. And these women, it's funny because, like, for some reason, I don't know what it is, they feel threatened by me. I'm not sure what it is, or they don't really take to me. Like, they get really, maybe I'm just a little bit socially awkward or too direct, but they kind of, they all form like a clique, and they all like groups of women, by the party. They'll like say hi, whatever, or they'll just like ignore you. And then they'll find their clique and they'll like stick together like in a clique. And so like guys are asking me like, oh, do you have friends in Israel? I said, yeah, I do have some friends, like that I would actually hang out with, but they're married with children, and I find that stressful to hang out with kids, with their kids and all the drama, and so I generally, like, women, I find that they don't really, like, people in general, like, they form little cliques, and especially women, and then the guys that want to see me, they only want one thing, you know? So it's like, with my social phobia and I've been like this since I was a child, like, I just, either I'll feel like it's stress, either I'll feel like afraid to be around people, or I will get stressed when I'm around people, so I'd rather be alone than be stressed. But it does get lonely, you know? It does get lonely, that's the truth, you know? Like, even with my family or anywhere I go, like, growing up, everybody would sit around the table, and I just have this thing where I get, like, claustrophobic, and then I get claustrophobic, and then, like, I didn't want to sit by the table, I would always sit, like, in the corner of the room watching what's going on so I could have a safe exit route. Such is the life of people with social anxiety. I'm okay with it. And like, people say, oh, you don't get bored by yourself. No, I don't. I don't get bored by myself. No, I never get bored. I'm never bored. I either have a book to read, or I have something I want to learn, I have my hobbies. But I'm not going to deny that it gets lonely. But I have my cats. Come here, show them. I have my little Amber. Here's Amber. He's my little tiger. My little tiger. I have my, you know, it's not the same as a human. They're better than humans. But they give me love, and they're just so sweet and so gentle, and they're so kind. And they don't judge me, and they love me. I don't feel worthy of them. I don't feel worthy of them. God's creation. A lot of the time, like, sometimes I would go to therapy. Everybody should go to therapy, I believe. And sometimes I would go to therapy, and after the therapy session, I had like an hour or something, or half hour, to just do whatever I want, go shopping, or so I would go and buy some food or something, or not buy any food, and I would go sit somewhere, like there's like this place where you can sit, where it's kind of like, it's just an outside where there's tons of stores, and suddenly all these stray cats would come. All these stray cats would come. What's this? What's going on? And they would sit next to me, and all the people around me would just, like, I'd be feeling lonely, you know? And all these cats would just come and sit next to me on the bench. Like, I could have 4 cats sitting around me, or 3 cats. You know? And then as soon as I feel better, they just leave. And I say to people, they're my angels, you know? Like, I believe in angels, like they're sent by God, whether you believe in God or not, you know? God looks after me, you know? So that's a story about social anxiety, social phobia, and just being a loner and being introverted, you know? And no, I don't get bored. I can't understand I can't understand people that get bored. I can't understand how they get bored, you know? Because, like, I think people who can't be with themselves are not really, it's sad, you know? Like, I'm most comfortable being around myself, you know, and doing my own thing than being around other people. A lot of people, they have problems surviving without people, you know? I'll admit it's not the easiest being a loner, like it gets lonely, but we survive, you know? Anyhow, it's lovely chatting. Let me see him. He loves me. Mwah. Love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and when the sky is blue. Watch this. Scare-ma-dinky dinky dink. Scare-ma-dinky doo. I love you. Poop-a-doo. He's a lover. This one, he's just made of love. He's perfection. Yes, I love you. I do. Do I love you? Yes. Okay, have a good night.